Welcome back, adventurers. Welcome back. Thank you for joining in on what is going to be a regular 5 minutes of your time. When what by that I mean I'm going to be back on the motorcycle. Let's get this thing fired up. I've done 2 or 3 episodes sitting here and spent about an hour here. Ooh, yeah, that's not going to work for y'all. Y'all ain't going to be able to look at me at all. This is going to be a front-facing video only, judging by the amount of light I see coming off the lens on my side of it. So, y'all enjoy the view. I don't know how well it's going to work. I'm actually kind of worried about it. I don't like extending the selfie stick too far, especially the way the clamp tends to slide around. I don't know how those guys do it, going up and down the highway at 90, 100, 200 miles an hour. I can't get my camera to stay in place good enough for that kind of stuff. But let's get rolling. Oh. Now, I said it's going to be a 5 minutes of your time video. Well, Key-Fob, what do you got in mind for us today, buddy? Well, I got a stop for you. I got that. And we're going to ease on over. Alright, so the 5 minutes of your time, 5 minutes of your time that I have for you today is going to be titled Coffee Maker. Now, a lot of my 5 minutes of your time videos come from such things as the people and things I run across at work or out and about, and I think about it. If it's something I would like to cover with you guys, I do. And like I said, this one's called Coffee Maker because we will call him Mr. Law. Whoa. Let me pop my visor real quick, guys. Hang on. The humidity is like at 138% today. You can't breathe without breathing moisture out. Your eyeballs, all that wet. Hey buddy, how you doing? Anyway, Mr. Law came to me one day and he shared his concern with me because Mr. Law knows I drink a lot of energy drinks throughout the week. In a day, I average anywhere between 2 to 3 and maybe even 4 on a really rough day, energy drinks. Now that is, my preferred energy drink is Reign, and Reigns have a minute amount of caffeine at around 300 milligrams. That's not a lot, which is why I probably drink like 3 a day, because I need the caffeine. But he shared his concern. He said, those have got to be bad for you. And I kind of weighed out the options with him as he sips on a soda, like a Coca-Cola or something, or maybe it was a Powerade. I don't remember. There's sugars in it anyway, right? Hang on, gotta pop the visor again. As soon as oh shit, y'all moved. That is a hellacious view, guys. Well, it's not moving, it's not going anywhere. But I don't think I should continue with you guys like 6 inches above the roadway. I mean, seriously, how's that view, guys? Let's get y'all up off the ground. Come on up. Oh shit, I hit my shifter. Come on, get up here with me. Tighten the clamp down, it slid. That's what happened. Alright. Get y'all back out there. Tighten that clamp down some more. Oh, this 5 minutes of your time changed directions real quick, didn't it? I am so lucky the camera didn't hit the pavement. Oh, that would have been so upsetting. I have the X3. I could have kept doing content, but the dang X3 will not function. It says I have to sign into it, I've tried signing into it, and it keeps telling me, no, you can't sign into it. I need help with that. I'm going to have to reach out. But with this concern of my energy drinks and my health, he also shared that these things are expensive. You've got to spend a fortune every week on energy drinks. Fair enough. On a regular basis, let's say I drink 4, and I get them from the local gas station, which I did this afternoon. That's where I got the one that's in my pocket now. In me pocket. Those are at the store on sale right now. 2 for $6.50, right around $13 for 4 drinks. Now, to some people that's a lot. To me, not so much, because what I don't do throughout the day is I don't buy food. I don't buy snacks out of the vending machine. At lunchtime, I don't go to the cafeteria and eat. I don't eat anything for lunch because I just don't like eating lunch. I don't really know. When I'm out with Brainy, I'll eat lunch. When I'm hanging out with my kids, I'll eat lunch. But at work, I just don't feel like eating lunch. Or breakfast, for that matter. They also serve us breakfast. Well, we have to pay for it, but they'll serve you breakfast. Oh. So, once I explained that to him, he was like, but you could get coffee and drink coffee. It's got caffeine. You could do that. And I'm like, you know what? You're absolutely right, sir. I could. Oh, no, my phone fell too. Jesus Christ, I'm falling all sorts apart today. Jesus Christ. I whiffed it today. On this video, anyway. He said I should drink coffee. Okay. I'm not against coffee. I like coffee. Coffee tastes amazing. Now, the problem I have with coffee is it requires 2 other things to be added to it in order for it to be drinkable for me. That is sweetener, either sugar or, all fogged up again. Sugar or sweetener of some sort, right? And creamer, because I don't drink my coffee black. I like it creamy. Yeah, say what you want, guys. I like my coffee how I like my coffee. So I explained that to him. He said, well, you could fix a big cup at home and bring it in. I'm like, okay, well, this is how I would have to bring it in, because I ride a motorcycle and none of my motorcycles have cup holders, so I'd have to pocket said coffee or put it in the saddlebag, which may or may not turn out okay in the end. Well, we also have coffee at work, or coffee makers. So what I decided to do was I ordered some coffee pods. I know coffee pods are going to be more than regular coffee, but guys, I'm at work. I can't make a pot of coffee at work. But Mr. Law was telling me that coffee is the way to go for me, and that, you know, you don't have to fix just 1 cup at a time. And I looked at him kind of confused. Well, what do you mean I don't have to make just 1 cup at a time? And he's like, my granddad got a coffee maker, right? And this thing makes like 12 cups at a time. What? No way, man. 12 cups at a time? He's like, yeah. It's a big coffee maker, and what he does is he doesn't use those pods, right? He puts a filter in it, and then he's got this ground coffee he pours in there, and he makes like 12 cups at a time. So you don't have to just make 1 cup anymore. You can make 12. And as I looked at Mr. Law, very confused and wondering what the heck he was talking about. And then it hit me. I asked Mr. Law a question. Mr. Law, 12 cups at a time, you say? And it makes it in 1 big cup? Yeah, it makes it 1 big cup. It's a glass cup. Oh, yeah. I think I've seen those. You know what? back in my day, Mr. Law, we just called those coffee makers. And he looked at me like, what? I said, yeah, man, back in the day, you just made coffee like that. That's how you made coffee. You didn't have K-cups that made you a single dose coffee and you went on about your business. Well, you had a big thing of Folgers and you scooped that stuff in there and enjoyed coffee like that. It actually became more of it's a social thing for a lot of people. Making a pot of coffee, it's a social thing. I didn't even bother going into telling Mr. Law about percolators. I didn't want to blow his mind out by telling him the old timers didn't have that glass pot. What they had was a metal pot with a lid and like a little bulb at the top. And what you would do is you would set it on the stove, and as it heated up and started boiling, right, the water would pop up in that little bulb and then drop down through your coffee, and then you'd have a fresh pot of hot coffee. Yeah, explaining that to him, I've been like, what? No way. Yeah, man. So let that generation thing sink in, guys. We're the last generation to really know coffee makers. We're the last generation to know what a percolator is. We're the last generation for a lot of things. The world's changing every day. And we've got no choice but to change with it, ladies and gentlemen. No choice but to change with it. Alright, well, I'm gonna dip off down this little side road up here and pop for fog, because I'm all fogged up again. And as I turn down this side road, what I'm going to start talking about is the thing I talk about in every video, guys. That's Forgotten Angels. Now, Forgotten Angels is head up by David and Cindy. What David and Cindy do is they take the young men and women who have aged up through the foster care system down in Tampa, and they take these young men and women in and give them a shot at life. Give them the skills and education tools they need to be functioning members of society, to find happiness. They teach these young men and women things like how to drive a car, how to get insurance, how to get a license so you can drive the car legally. They teach them how to set up bank accounts. They teach them how to go to school and how to be functioning adults. That's what David and Cindy do down in Forgotten Angels, guys. And I can't express enough what that means to me, what they mean to me. The things they do are beyond my words. I've said that before, and I'll say it again and again and again. I'm only but one of the many bards, nut checker, that talk about Forgotten Angels, that share their word, that hope to get them as much support as possible. Now, in the realm of the Shade Tree Army, I am not a bard. I am more of a pestilence, spreading as a fungus across the lands. And I'm growing at a pretty good rate too. Not too shabby, I might say. But if you can, guys, reach out to David and Cindy. See what you can do to help them out. See if there's anything that they need that you will be able to provide for them. And if you're in the market for a motorcycle, the current raffle bike is a 1983 Harley Davidson, I think FXR. Don't quote me on that last part, but I know it's a Harley and I know it's an 83 because that's the best year of anything ever made, back in 83, guys. If you don't believe me, ask somebody born in 83. They'll tell you the same thing. Now, also, as we step into 2025, we are approaching the Year of the Dog. The Year of the Dog for me here at Adventures of Key Fob, not as the Chinese zodiac symbol dog. No. Next year is going to be the Year of the Snake, as far as the Chinese are concerned. But as far as my channel is concerned, 2025 will be the Year of the Dog, where I focus mainly on Forgotten Angels and canines. I will be doing a lot more videos, shorts, and stuff to do with dogs. I'll be sharing a lot of Possum Southern Rescue's posts from Facebook. That's where they do most of their communications at. And I'll also be sharing their Venmo information. So if you want to donate any money to them, that will be the way to do it. If you want to adopt or foster a dog, I'm going to have that information readily available for you too. And I'm also going to be posting the adoption events and where they'll be located and what times. In the event, any of my southern, well heck, any of you, if any of you want to adopt a dog and want to come to the event, doesn't matter if you're all the way from Nebraska, come on down to Georgia, guys. Adopt a dog. Now, like I've said in another video, I know I've got friends and supporters and members of the Shade Tree Army here in Georgia with me. I'm not alone. We are vast and numerous. We are that of Legion. We are everywhere, guys. So the other members of the Army, the Shade Tree Army, that are here in Georgia, guys, if you take it into yourself to come down to Macon, Warner Robins, Bon Air, Georgia, and visit Possum Southern Rescue at one of the adoption events, just to help them out, just to give a hand, or just to spread the word about what they do, guys. Anything you can do will help. I assure you, they are great people, and they are doing the best they can to help the young dogs, old dogs, pups, disabled, abused, forgotten dogs, and give them a shot at forever happiness, a forever home. And we love them, guys. I can't say it enough. We're a dog household. No, not because we live in Georgia, but because I love dogs. Dogs bring me happiness. They bring me a joy that I can't express enough. We have 2 dogs that came from Possum Southern Rescue, Cerberus and Twiggy, which I'll be going in to see here shortly. Reach out to them, guys. See if you can give them any help. If you can't foster or adopt, maybe you can donate. If you can't donate funds, maybe you can donate time. That's what I try to do when I can. And I'm going to be, like I said, trying to do that more for them. Help them out the best ways I can. All right, y'all. Y'all take care, and I'll see y'all next time.